Hi and welcome to the Scent of Heaven channel. Now this channel we're going to talk all about Bakhoor or Khor. Um, Basically these are Arabian incense that we actually use charcoal to enjoy the fragrances. So what we need to actually have uh, Bakhoor in the house, the equipments that we need is actually a Bakhoor burner. There are many different types of Bakhoor burner. This is just one of them. Uh, a lighter, preferably jet stream, and of course your charcoal, tweezers, and most importantly is the Bakhoor. Now, I've been using Bakhoor for quite some time now, and I really enjoy the different types of Bakhoor, the different types of qualities that they have. In this channel, we're going to do a lot of reviews on different types of Bakhoor, different qualities, even frankincense, myrrh. If possible, I could get my hands on some to share with you on the different qualities that they have in the market. What are the differences between the cheaper ones and the more expensive ones? Um, Bakhoors as well, the cheaper range to the expensive range. And well, without further ado, let's begin. And today we're gonna just do review of one of the three. I'm gonna do more videos. So the next video we're gonna do the same range, which is another fragrance, and the third video will be on the same range and another fragrance as well. So today we're gonna do this one. This range is from Nabeel actually, and Nabeel is a pretty big Bakhoor company, perfume company, uh, from the Middle East, and these guys they do very good Bakhoors, very perfumey, um, very. I would not say it's very intense, but it's good enough to fill a small room. Um, and How long will the smell last in your room? Well, it depends a lot on the weather that you have. If it's dry weather that you have, the smell will stay longer. If it's humid, like where I am now, um, the smell will disperse a little bit quicker. But usually, an average, it will last probably about 1 to 2 hours. Um, and then if you like to have that smell all over again, you gotta burn another disc, of course. So let's begin. As what I've told you, that the equipment you need to start burning the Bakhoor will be the Bakhoor burner, charcoal, your lighter. So I'm going to show you how to start burning. This is the charcoal disc. Uh, One tube like this will have about 10 discs, and one disc will probably last you about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, so what you're gonna do is to put disc inside your burner, take your lighter, and then start heating up the charcoal. Now this disc that I have is a self-igniting charcoal, so you do not have to burn very long. It will self-ignite. Just let me show you. Okay, if you can see you can see the sparks flying around. That's the self-ignition doing its work. Okay, the important thing is to make sure that the disc, the charcoal disc, is fully burned. You can see the amber on the charcoal disc itself. All you need to do is to burn it for about like maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then let it sit for a while. If you like to double check whether it's the charcoal fully burned or not, you just Give it a light blow to see the amber. If you see that the whole charcoal is turning orange, it's good to go. Uh, there are many different types of charcoal as well. There are some charcoals that do not self-ignite, so you got to burn it a little bit longer, uh, which I don't really encourage unless you put it over a stove. If you use a lighter, it's gonna use up a lot of lighter fluid, a lot of gas. So once the charcoal is heated up, okay, we're gonna take the Bakhoor. Anyway, this Bakhoor comes in a 40-gram pack, just like this. Okay, you see it? Okay, this is, we're gonna review the Oudh Fattan from Nabeel today. So I've been using this for quite some time now, and I like the smell. So what we're gonna do is to take the tweezer, pick out. They have pretty large wood chips inside. Basically, Bakhoor is um, using what Bakhoor is made from agarwood chips, soaked in essential oil with other natural ingredients like resin, amber, um, maybe some floral essential oil as well. So Bakhoor is mainly done with natural stuff. But of course, we can't say for the cheaper ones. They may use synthetic oils and stuff like that to create that fragrance as well. So it really depends. So there are thousands and thousands of Bakhoor brands out there. There are even homemade ones. Of course, homemade ones, if you can find them, they're one of the best because they really use good stuff in there. Of course, in the commercial market, you will also have the good ones, the really expensive ones. You have the natural ones like agarwood chips only without the fragrance oil. So the fragrances that you get from the agarwood chip will be from the natural resins um, that is from the tree itself. So it's going to be really woody, really earthy, um, not really a perfumey like a lot of people like it to be. So Nabeel has, for me personally, Nabeel has a, um, a range of very perfumey Bakhoors that they sell in the market, and it's probably one of the most easily accepted Bakhoors. If you're a new user, you could start out with Nabeel because it's easy on the nose. Um, it's very commercial, very perfumey. Unlike the traditional Bakhoors that you get um, out in the market, there will be more woody. Um, it is a little bit more leathery, more earthy. Um, it's like taking a walk in the forest in the morning. You get all these kind of natural fragrances, um, and well, it takes a while for you to start to enjoy these kind of fragrances. Now, Bakhoor has a long history, and this is mainly used in the Middle East, in the Arabian countries, um, even in Egypt. It's mainly used by the pharaohs. In the Middle East, they use it during weddings, big celebrations, to perfume the house or to perfume the area that they're in. Bakhoor is even used to perfume clothes, hair, um, and many other things. Well, so let's begin. So I have one piece of wood chip. Now, how long will one piece last? It also depends on how big the piece is, how much oil has been soaked in the piece. So an average will be about 15 minutes before the wood chip starts to run out of oil, and then it depends on the quality of wood that they use as well to soak the oil in. If it's a really low quality one, after the oil has been evaporated off, um, you will get the a little bit of the burning smell of wood. Basically, it's not that bad, but once you start to use Bakhoor, you probably get used to it, and you know it's time to put in another piece of wood chip. So this is Oudh Fattan Nabeel, place one. As you can see, I don't know whether you can see this or not. Okay, if you can see it through the screen, you can see that it's bubbling actually. So that's basically the charcoal burning out the essential oil, which creates the smoke, and this smoke will actually fill the whole room. Um, a good way to maintain the smell in the house will be to close off all the windows, turn off the fans, and then burn your bakhoor. Let it sit there for probably about half an hour before you start opening up the windows again. The smell will probably linger longer in your house. So let's talk about the smell of this one here. Uh, what we get is very perfumey, very floral, powdery, a little bit of I could smell a little bit of fruit as well, uh, a little bit of wood is probably from the wood chip itself. uh, it's pretty satisfying. uh, it's a nice way to come home uh, to a house that smells great, you know. So I do this every day. So I use different bakhoors every day. I even blend the bakhoors. I have so many different type of bakhoors. So sometimes I would blend two different types of bakhoors together to burn. So you can actually experiment with bakhoors yourself if you are thinking of getting a set to try it out, fragrance your house. Do share with me in the comments on what type of bakhoor you like, what kind of bakhoor you would like me to review on. Maybe you haven't buy it, you like to know a little bit more about it before you buy it. I could do a review for you. I could try to get it myself and share with you my thoughts on the smell, the how long it lasts, and stuff like that. So till next time, um, this is Sense of Heaven. Once again, do check out my other videos, my upcoming videos, I should say, on the other two um, Nabeel range Bakhoors that I'm gonna do. There's two. Just like what I said, Nabeel has a wide range of Bakhoors, so we're going to start with the lower range first. These are the low range ones. Probably you could get them for less than $20 for a 40-gram bottle like this. Can last you for a pretty long time. So till then, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Do like and subscribe if you're into Bakhoors.